What's up, guys? So we're gonna do a quick training right now on 3 simple productivity hacks you can use today to rewire your brain. I have a call in 10 minutes. What's up, Ryan? So yeah, All American Rejects, big fan of them, have been since like middle school, so I guess I haven't grown up. So put a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. This is gonna be a super quick video. Like I said, I have a call in 10 minutes. So we're going to get started right now. Any questions you have, put them in the comments. I'll drop back in after my call in 10 minutes and answer them. So we're gonna dive right into this, okay? These are what you can apply today. These are actually 9 different tactics that I use to help me rewire my brain to increase my productivity and basically triple my effectiveness. And it has been amazing. So let's dive right into it. Number 1, you need to get specific. It took me a long time to understand this one. It's gonna sound simple. Anything you think sounds simple, I want you to reflect on yourself and see if you're applying this to your own life, and then ask yourself the same example questions I'm gonna be spewing out right now. So get specific. So here's an example of that. I wrote notes so we can go through this really quick. So some examples that people say when they're in work that they want to get ahead. So if you were to ask somebody in work, or you ask yourself, hey, where do you see yourself in the company? What do you want to do over the next 90 days? Well, I want to get ahead. Well, I want to make $10,000 more. Well, I want to, I want to be recognized more. Okay, this is typically what most people say. Or here's another example. I want to lose weight. Okay, I want to get faster. I want to get smarter. I want to make more money. These are all not specific. Okay, so let me explain to you whenever I say specific. So an example of this, so first of all, I'm going to discuss the strategy as well. I'm going to put an S for strategy, because this is the strategy you're going to use. But some examples of being specific are going to be more things like, I want to increase my performance, my total performance by 30%, so this way I could be at a better position to take the district manager role in the next 90 days when it opens up. That is a specific goal. I want to lose 10 pounds over the next 180 days, so this way I could be faster for whenever I go do this 5K, so I could take first place, or that would probably be more of a time thing. You're running in times, but that would be a specific goal, okay? So that's get specific. We got 8 minutes, guys, so we're gonna run through this super quick. The strategy for this is gonna be a cognitive behavioral strategy, and this is gonna be called mental contrasting. So mental contrasting, okay? I don't know why I did this in both black, my bad. It's kind of probably hard to see. But mental contrasting, there's gonna be 2 things that you wanna do. First of all, whenever you have your specific goal, whatever that is, you want to imagine how that will make you feel, okay? Because whenever you're able to consciously go back and forth between how it makes you feel, it's going to help your drive, okay, to continue to remember that feeling. This is an anchoring technique. This is a neuro-linguistic programming technique. We're not gonna talk about that today, but that's what this is. This is an anchoring feeling, so you're able to refer back. A lot of actors do this. They have a different name for it, but this is how they're able to cry on cue, okay? It's called anchoring. So first, when you get your specific goal, you wanna figure out how that makes you feel, okay? The next thing is you wanna figure out the obstacles involved between you and whatever that goal is. And the reason why is because there is power in clarity, and this mental contrasting is gonna give you that extra assurance in the clarity. And anytime that you can figure out what that gap is and the distance between, the discrepancy between you and your goal, this is going to give you that level of clarity and power to understand how close you are to achieving it. That's why you want to get as specific as possible. If you say, I want to lose weight, you'll never get there. If you say, I want to read 10 books, you'll never get there, right? You need to have a specific goal and understand the gap and the discrepancy, so this way it gives you power through clarity. Okay, that's mental contrasting, is power through clarity, basically. It's summed up definition. All right, drop a 1 in the comments if you guys are getting value out of this. We have 6 minutes to go through 2 of them. Holy cow, we're gonna run through this. All right, number 2, we're gonna go through, I like to call this acting with conscious intention, okay? Acting with conscious intention. So I like to call it this because this is going to add, again, it's a little bit more clarity, but the strategy behind this is we're going to use something called an if-then statements, okay? So, and guys, again, I wrote notes here so we can just like run through this super fast. What's the fast way to explain this? Because we don't have a lot of time. So let me just give you the example and then I'll sum it up. So an if-then statement is saying something as simple as, if it's 5 o'clock, I'm going to go work out. If it is 4 p.m., then I'm going to return all of my calls from the previous day. All right? So it's something as simple as that. Now, I know it sounds simple. Ask yourself, am I doing it? Okay, do I have these? It's just, this is as simple, guys, as writing down your goals, having a vision board, knowing your values, and not knowing them, but writing them down so you can constantly refer back to it, right? So it sounds simple, but are you doing it, right? So remember, these simple practices that I'm explaining, make sure that you actually have clarity around them and you're doing it, because it's not enough to know something, okay? You have to be doing it consciously, okay? That's the only way you can actually progress. Anyway, so this actually helps your ability to plan, and it allows your brain to detect whenever there's, and to actually analyze situations to know exactly when opportunity is striking. So if something happens, then this will happen. So if X happens, then Y will happen. Okay, so it gives your brain the ability to detect opportunity. All right, so that's why it's so important to understand ifs. So for example, from a more advanced perspective, if you're playing football, now I'm not a football guy, but I would give a wrestling example, but I think football is probably more familiar. But if I'm on the field and I see his toe pointed a certain way, then I know he's running in that direction, and then I'm going to open up differently so I could follow him and give me a better opportunity to intercept the ball. Okay? If-then statements. So as you're constantly doing this through repetition, your brain is going to immediately detect opportunity. Same thing in every other aspect of your life. If I see a woman or a man with their hands open, it means that they're more giving and receptive to the information that I'm putting out. Then I'll know I could ask more deeper questions. Okay? Now that's a body language hack, but we're not going to get into that today either. But basically, these are the if-then statements that allow your brain to detect opportunity, to allow you to move on opportunity faster. So I like to call this acting with conscious intention using an if-then strategy. And it's so effective, guys. And so yeah, anyway, I'm not going to get to that because we only have 3 minutes left, so we're going to get to the third one. Hope this is helpful, guys. If this is helpful, put down below mind blown. Because these are 3 of like 9, actually use more than 9, but 9 frequently, different tactics to use to help rewire my brain to be more effective. So the last one we're going to get into is focus on, this is a big one, guys, because this one stopped me for a very long time, and this one I'm going to show you here is the reason why most people don't succeed in life, and in business, in relationships, and everything. Focus on being better, not doing better. Okay? And the strategy here is going to be do good versus be good. Okay, so this is going to be in the way that you act, and do good and be good is what stops everyone. We have 2 minutes for me to explain this. I'm going to hop off. So here's how this works. So the do good versus the be good. A do good is what most people are, and a do good is the reason why most people don't get out of their comfort zone to do something. The do good is the reason why most people aren't able to execute whenever they're put in what's called the hot seat or that moment of opportunity. The do good is the reason why people are scared in their actual job, maybe in a corporate setting, to be the person to volunteer. The do good is the reason why most people don't go up and talk to a girl or talk to a guy to try to get to go out with them or to marry them or to do anything really. So let me explain what do good is and why all these different people and all these different scenarios fail with this do good approach. Doing good is you trying to prove yourself to somebody else, okay? The doing good is trying to show that you are enough and appeasing another crowd. The do good is being afraid to fail, okay? It's because you're so focused on doing something good right, for someone else's benefit, or doing something good because you want to be able to prove yourself, all right, that you start to fall under pressure. You're afraid to fail. You're afraid to look silly, okay? You're afraid of rejection, all right? You're afraid of not having another opportunity, right? It's because you're focused on the outcome and the expectations of your actions, okay? Now, not that you shouldn't gauge those. That's a conversation for another day because I only have 30 seconds. But the be good is going to be you approaching everything with saying, I'm doing this not because of the expectation or the outcome, but because I want to go through the learning process to become a better version of myself in this specific subject or topic. So the be good allows you to eliminate all fear. It allows you to be able to become, for the experience, and a better version of yourself. So that's the be good approach. Hope this was helpful, guys. I got to hop off for this call, but see you later.